Hey everybody, welcome to Pete's Grill. Today on Pete's Grill we're going to do a little meat cutting. This is a whole Boston butt. Had them on sale for $1.49 a pound. Great price. So for less than $15 I got a 10-pound Boston butt. My thing with these is that it's a lot of meat to make for one meal. To make a smoked pork butt, to make pulled pork. So I'm going to show you a little merchandising here so we can get a little bit more out of it than just some pulled pork. If you look right here, this is the really good, this is the blade bone right here. And from here over, this is a big boneless chunk of meat. Now we can take and slice off a piece of this and make some nice country style ribs or pork fingers, almost like having a slab of boneless ribs that we can smoke on the grill. So I'm going to show you how we do that. See, there's a nice lean, solid muscle right there. So we're going to take our knife and cut a diagonal cut right through that. Left-handed, so this is what we got to do it. Take your knife, just make a cut this nice chunk of meat right off. So now we've got this nice solid boneless piece of meat that we can do whatever we want with, and we still got a nice pork roast that we can make our pulled pork out of. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to take it, you can do this a couple of ways. You can slice this individually into ribs and grill them. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to score them like that, kind of like so. It's like a slab of ribs, and then I'm going to season it and marinate it in some of my killer hog barbecue rub. Let them sit for a couple hours to soak the flavors in, and smoke them on the grill. So I'm going to do this. I've got this other one. Go ahead and do it. See, this one you can see really good how they've got this nice lean muscle right here that we can just slice right through. There's a little bit of bone on here. I'm gonna cut that off. Now you can see this blade bone right here. This is where the pork, end of the pork loin ends right into the Boston butt. So the pork loin is attached right here and goes forward. This is the blade end. So this end right here is going to be the more tender part than this end, which is more of the neck end up towards the neck of the animal. The fresh picnic attaches right here, which is basically the front leg of the animal. So you've got your fresh picnic comes here, your pork hock over there, your pork loin attaches here, and this end goes up to the neck of the animal. So we're going to cut right through here, just like we did on the other one. Make a nice slab of boneless ribs. There we go. So you got another nice slab of boneless ribs. I'm going to score it so they're ready to season. Now I'm going to take my marinating container, put my slabs of ribs in here, hit them with a little yellow mustard. Get it in these little fingers here on both sides. Yeah, when I was cutting meat, we used to call these pork fingers, and it was a great way to what we used to call merchandise the meat, get a little bit more money out of a pork shoulder. You put these out in your case, and you can sell them for a little bit more money. So if you see these out in the meat case, you know what's going on. It's basically just meat cutters trying to make a little money. I'm going to take my Killer Hogs barbecue rub, which is, I like it because it's nice sweet rub. I can get it open with one hand. There we go. We're going to get a nice coating on here. We're going to get it in all these little cracks and crevices. And we're going to slow smoke these on the RecTech later today. There we go, all seasoned up. Ready to go. All right, thanks everybody. We'll see you later. Okay, here we are back. We're outside at the RecTech. I've got it heated up to my usual 225 starting temperature. And let's go ahead and open up these beauties. You are our boneless pork fingers. You can see they're all soaked in. All the rub on there is nice and moist and wet. So we're gonna go ahead and open up our RecTech and get them on here real quick. Okay, there you go. So they're on there. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a little bit of apple cider vinegar just to keep them moist. And then we'll close it up and let the cook begin. All right, we'll be back. Okay, so these have been in for about 2 hours. Let's give them a check. 130. Okay, they're coming along. 130, still got some more time to go. This is my Thermapen Classic. It's a really great device if you're in need of an instant read thermometer. This is a good one. Nice thing I like about it is you put it all the way down and then pull it out. And as you pull it out, it reads all the way through the meat. So when you get to the lowest temperature, that's going to be the center of the meat. So it's a nice little gadget. So we're about 130 on these. Give them a little spray of some apple cider vinegar and water and let them keep going. All right, we'll be back. Okay, we're back. We're at 3.5 hours. We just cooked at 225. So let's take a few readings here. About 144, 145. The front one, back one. 145, 146. We got a really nice color on them. They're starting to get tender. The probe is going in really nice. I'm really liking how they're going. So we'll give them another little spray, and we'll let them keep cooking for a while. Okay, it's been 4 hours. We're getting ready for part 2 of this cook. Let's go ahead and check to see how these boneless pork ribs are doing. 147, 155, about 150. I wanted to leave them on there until they get to be about 170-ish. We're still not done. So what I'm going to do, I want to put these wings on, so I'm going to move these over here. Now, I've got these wings. What I've done to them is I put a little salt on them and some cornstarch to dry the skin. So I'm just going to go ahead and get these on the wings, on the rib, get these on the grill. I separated the wings by taking off the tips, throwing them away, and separating the drumettes, and the flaps. So we're just going to get these on. My plan for these is to smoke them for an hour at the 225. By that time, those ribs should be done. And then I'm going to bring up the temperature to about 400 to crisp up the wings. The skin on these feels nice and dry. Most of the moisture has been taken off of the skin, so hopefully they'll be ready. But I left these sit in the refrigerator for about 4.5 hours to help get the skin dried out and unwrap the refrigerator. There we are, we got our wings on and we got our ribs still cooking. So there you go, and we will be back. Okay, boneless ribs are up to 170. I glazed them. Let that kind of rest on there until it got sticky. So there they are. Go ahead and pull them off. I'm going to let these wings keep cooking. Okay, so I upped the temperature on the wings to 400. It's been about 20-25 minutes. As you can see, they're getting nice and crispy, sizzling. About right now. Check the temperature here. Oh yeah, they're way done. 180, 190, so perfect. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get these off. And then I'm going to get them sauced. We're going to do 3 different sauces. Stand by. Okay, the wings are ready. I'm going to go ahead and get them off the grill and we'll get them sauced and ready to eat. out good, nice and crispy. I think that'd be good. I think it should be good. Okay, what I like to do is I'm going to do 3 different flavors of wings. So I've got 3 different sauces here. I've got a traditional buffalo sauce, sweet chili sauce, and some soy sauce for a teriyaki flavor. So I'm going to take them and kind of do about a third of them for each flavor. So we're going to put some in a bowl here. Very simple like that. Now I'm not going to put too much sauce on them. I just want enough to get some flavor on them. I don't want to go crazy with the sauce. We'll give them a toss, and we'll put them on our serving plate. Rinse out the bowl. One of the reasons why I love my outdoor kitchen, I got running water whenever I need it. Take some more wings. Okay, and let's try sweet chili sauce. Never done this before, so curious to see how it comes out. It looked like interesting flavor. Shake them around, give them a good toss, and put them on a serving plate. Okay, rinse out the bowl. All right, third and final flavor is going to be our soy sauce, which gives it a nice teriyaki flavor. Toss and get them on our serving plate. I want to take all that liquid, so we'll use this. Get it out. There you go, crispy chicken wings, 3 flavors, and now little green onions on top. They look like TV wings.